Yes, sir. We're back. It's second and five. We have here a topic on the prediction for the Super Bowl, and I'm going to give this completely to Tim. Tim, this is your show.
Ah, wow. You know, when I make my selections today, when I make my picks, I'm going to make my picks according to I know what my colleagues, Josh, Mike, Santos, and even Mo. I'm gonna make my picks, especially in the NFC after the AFC. I'm gonna pick the two teams that I know we will all have in common. Let me start with the AFC. Okay, it is no surprise, and I've been saying it this through this whole off season, just because I look at teams the way what teams do in the off season, the good plays they add on to their current team, and that's very important. We look at last year, we see the Patriots. Okay, everybody wants to pick the same team to go back again. The Patriots are not the same team. If anything, they lost players. The secondary ain't the same. You lost Darrell Reeves back to the New York Jets. Okay, um, right now the receiving core is not the same at all. You still have Gronkowski, but is that enough? And at the same time, in their division, the division got better. Miami Dolphins got better, added some pieces. You know, the Buffalo Bills added some good pieces, and of course, the New York Jets added some good pieces. So I don't think the Patriots will have an easy time this year taking over that division. It's going to be a dogfight. You look at the Broncos. Um, it's a new offense with Gary Kubiak. They were talking about how Peyton Manning started to miss players as far as his passing. He's getting older. Um, we all saw last year how he looked when in cold weather games, how he looked when he gets hit. He's getting older. So it might not be the same this year. He does have some weapons, Demarius Thomas. He has Emmanuel Sanders, but he lost Julius Thomas, his tight end. Virgil Green, his new tight end. We got to see how he looks like. But he still got Owen Daniels. But would it be enough? The defense looks good with DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller, Akeem Talib. So that's a good thing. But again, it's Peyton Manning. You're gonna need him to do something. That's the problem. Um, we look at the favorites, the Colts. I mean, listen, you lost Reggie Wayne, you add on Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson is in his mid-30s. You got Frank Gore, okay, another aging veteran. Then you got T.Y. Hilton. To me, T.Y. Hilton is not all that. I'm sorry. He just not. Um, the receiver they drafted out of I believe out of Miami, Phillip. So he's a rookie. You have two tight ends in Fleener and in Dwayne, and those two guys disappear almost every year, not consistent. But because it's Andrew Luck, the defense is okay. People feel that their team is ready for ready for this next chip. I don't think so. Therefore, I'm still staying with the Miami Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins, to me, is a complete. They did the most in the offseason. Jordan Cameron, okay. They drafted the top receiver in Parker, okay. You got the Dominican Sue on defense. The brother Jordan Phillips, another defensive tackle from Oklahoma, okay. These guys are loaded. They're loaded. The Miami Dolphins will play the Indianapolis Colts in the AFC Championship game, and Tannehill will go to the Super Bowl. That's my prediction that I'm staying with. You can say, what is he talking about or whatever, but if you're going to do that, if my prediction is true, just say, Tim, you was right. It gave my props. Miami Dolphins is strong in both sides of the ball, offense and defense. You cannot knock that. You know, you got other teams that look good in areas. This not so good. To me, Miami Dolphins is more complete around, especially better than the Colts. In the NFC, last year we had Detroit Lions who made the playoffs. They lost Ndamukong Suh. They lost Fairley, which was a big bolster on their line. The game they got Golden Tate, they got Calvin Johnson, Matthew Stafford, but it's Detroit. I don't really say anything out of them.
Dolphins?
Okay.
I'm sorry, my mic was acting up. I was mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Dolphins?
I have the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I do have Miami Dolphins. Listen, we not if people want to keep repeating the same two teams, look at the teams there. The Patriots didn't get better. They lost players. They didn't gain no players. They didn't gain nobody. You know, I mean, the coach gained some players, but
but they cheat. So
listen, I'm not. Listen. You know what? But the cheater never prosper. They won't go nowhere this year. It makes it even better. It makes it even better. But I got Miami. Miami, to me, are loaded on both sides of the ball. You know, I'm looking at paper. I see I like what I see on paper. To me, they're that good. I think two teams out of the AFC East will make the playoffs. I'm thinking the Jets and I'm thinking the Dolphins. You know, because to me, the Jets is not giving a shot with Ryan Fitzpatrick because he's not the most popular thing out there. But you don't need your top quarterback to be a big name. As long as he has a running game, as long as he has a defense, and as long as he has a good surrounding to throw that football, I don't see the problem. I got the Jets in the playoffs with Miami. Now, the thing is this: Miami to me is more well-rounded than the Jets. We see what happens. But going to the NFC, I don't like Detroit Lions. And again, I'm just putting the teams out there, the top teams. Bay Packers, they lost Jordy Nelson. I'm sorry, that's a big loss. You can't really count on Devontae Adams and Cobb, who's injury prone himself. I know they signed James Jones to come out. You know, he's a veteran, but Mike Balaga, that's the Packers' best left tackle on that offensive line. He's out. They have some injuries. Michael Hyde, one of their top safety, he's out. Green Bay has problems. I don't think they'll even win the division. You know, I like the Minnesota Vikings, Mr. Cueto Cox's team. I think the Vikings will come in there when AP back will do something. I think the Vikings have that division in their hands, right in their hands. You go to the Seattle Seahawks. We talked about them. Let's see what Cam does. Let's see what Cam Chancellor does. If he comes back, this team is a playoff team. But if he doesn't, you know, I like the Rams. I think the Rams got better on defense and on offense. They will be a hunt for that division. You got the 49ers. Whoo! Stinkos. I'm sorry. They're not making it. I don't really judge a team on preseason, but Jesus Christ, Kaepernick, are you serious? That boy don't look good at all. I'm sorry. Well, he lost. I'm sorry. To me, the 49ers are out of it. Who else? Who else can we talk about? Oh, the New York Giants. I mean, hey, listen. Cooper, Victor, Dominic, you know, I love you guys. I really, 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 really do. And my man Nick, who admitted that the Cowboys was going to beat the Giants Sunday. I won't blow you up, Nick. I'm just letting everybody else know. But they didn't get better. They lost a lot of players. And now they in the hunt for giving Eli Manning a new contract. God bless their souls for giving him $100 million. But to me, the Giants didn't get better. The Philadelphia Eagles, the Eagles are the Super Bowl champions out of the preseason. They're 4-0. Everybody's hyped on Chip Kelly's team. I'm not hyped. Not because I'm a Cowboy fan, but because you still have to replace the star players that they lost, LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, and Macklin. I'm sorry, DeMarco Murray. Listen, you was a great back last year for 1 year of your career. You're not LaShawn McCoy at all. If LaShawn McCoy ran behind this Cowboys offensive line, listen, he probably go over 2,000, 2,300, 2,400. Okay, DeMarco Murray should have went over 2,000 yards. You go with Jordan Matthew, good young wide receiver, haven't done nothing yet. You're not Deshaun Jackson nor your Macklin. Those two guys change the way you play. You're not in their shoes yet. You haven't done nothing yet. Okay. Then you have Sam Bradford. Listen, Nick Foles played good with Chip Kelly. Sam Bradford, I'm sorry, he's gonna get hit this year, and that's the problem. Where's his psyche? Where's he gonna be thinking about? Is he gonna be happy feet in that pocket? How is he gonna be actually getting hit? You understand? Preseason, you're getting hit for only 4 minutes, for not even 5 minutes of the game, compared to 60 minutes. You're going to see what Sam Bradford's about. But I do have Philadelphia making the playoffs in the NFC East, but not winning the division. They will make the playoffs.
Well, we got to move on. Oh, you got make it quick, Tim. Wrap it up.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sean, because here's the thing. We're going out to memory lane, Sean.
Of course.
We're going out to memory lane, Sean. I don't care, Sean. I don't care. If Mike was here, if Josh was here, if Santa was here, if Mo was here, and I know Carl, in his mind, he's thinking about it from 2 weeks ago, Carl. The Dallas Cowboys is making the Super Bowl. And I'm telling you guys right now. Hey, listen. We was better than Green Bay last year in the playoffs. We're better than Seattle. Somebody had sent a blessing in the sky to Seattle not to play the Cowboys because they didn't want us again. They didn't want us. You know that, Sean. You know that. You damn near slipped your wrist when you saw that Cowboys-Seattle game. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hey, hold on. The Dallas Cowboys is going to the Super Bowl against the Miami Dolphins. And guess what? I don't care who's in the NFC East Championship. It doesn't matter. Dez caught it. He caught it. And guess what? He's going to catch the next one. He's going to take us to the Super Bowl. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Miami Dolphins. And Randy, I love you, bro. I love you. But here's the thing. The Dallas Cowboys won't beat the Miami Dolphins in the Super Bowl. My score is 35-20. MVP is Romo. 4 touchdowns for him.
On that note, we're going to the third and one down, guys. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Where did I have heard that before? The Cowboys will make it to the playoffs. Bye.